Nominated, yeah, by the ignorance the world created. Yeah, let me demonstrate it. Yeah, so the rest of you.
What's up, guys and gals? It's Professor Dragoon here, and let's check out this gameplay right here. We take out the Rathalos, we take out the Pukei Pukei, and we take out the Great Jaggras, and I call it the not so great Jaggras because it's the pushover of pushovers. Had more trouble with Great Jaggy before. Anywho, beta's been great. Coming back in 2 days from the time of recording this video, and I'm very excited. We get to have our chance at hunting the Nerd Gigante, the flagship for the current release. As you can see, we're just going to town. When Rathalos drops from that little dam water, pushing him down here, it's always just like a nice little moment to just get that meaty damage off. I had the Rocksteady Mantle there, so I just ate that fireball pretty comfortably. Charged some files into my sword, and we're going to continue on up here. They've really improved the movement and climbing and terrain traversal mechanics in the game from the DS. It's great to see that. Well, honestly, the Monster Hunter team has never been a lazy team, in my opinion. They really put love into their game, and they're actually a team that really enjoys their game because they're not making, you know, gritty brown gray military shooters. They actually came up with a really fun concept, and they like to flesh it out. And giving all the power that the PS4 has. Ooh, Pukei Pukei, I'm so sorry. Why'd you have to land right there, though? You just ate an entire shockwave. All right, but yeah, the team really has the power of the PS4 now, and they're using it to the fullest. Not just for graphics, but for every little thing that they wish they could put in a Monster Hunter game, but were limited to handhelds for so long. You gotta take this time to fight the Pukei Pukei because look at this guy, he's so cool. He looks a little creepy when he's like his eyes are like half opened. He looks hilarious. Just your, you know, your run-of-the-mill bird weaver, but with a lot more character, and he actually has this behavior where he doesn't see how he's not spitting any poison at me. He hasn't eaten anything. He has to actually find something in the area to eat, and then his throat will swell up, and that's when he starts to spit out his poison gunk. So we're just trying to get the monsters across each other here, just so that our hits are kind of hitting both monsters, and they're kind of attacking each other too. Found a nice little opportunity because he's been paralyzed. Get some meaty axe attacks in there. I personally love axe mode of the switch axe. I mean the charge blade, pardon me. It's called charge axe in Japanese, so my terminology for the weapons is a little skewed, because I was one of those people who would buy a Japanese DS to play Monster Hunter a year early. So I learn everything in Japanese first. All the monster names, weapon names, because the charge blade and the insect blade were added in the 4th generation, and that was one of the titles that I actually imported. As you can see, Rathalos tossing my friend like a little plaything, then roaring to let us know he's not happy. Tags me with the poison talon, and I show no respect and no discipline. And instead of going straight for my antidote or my healing, I wanted to shoot one more paralysis knife or poison knife at him, and I paid with my life. That's just the price you pay for being reckless. Yep, I'm good. Just got to get back in there. The peace between the action is always something I enjoy. It's so quiet. You just hear birds in the distance. Take this time to sharpen. Keeping green is basically all you need with Wrath. If you go yellow, you'll bounce off of his wings, I believe, but I don't think anything else. Alright, just tagging him on my map here. Just to make sure I'm going the right way. Don't know my way around the forest that well. I have played this map for about 25 hours, 30 hours, and still get lost. Yeah, it's like that. It's like Dark Souls 1, right? Or Dark Souls, you want to use the proper terminology. But in that the level is full of depth. There is multiple, there are multiple elevations, and they all overlap each other, and there's routes to get from one elevation to another from all the areas, and everything's interconnected, which is amazing. And I actually feel like this is a forest, and over time I have learned to navigate a little bit better, but I still got lost even when the beta was ending. Looks like my buddy's been keeping Wrath busy, but he sees me and he says, hey, I know you're part of the squad. You don't get off free. But I do, because I have a flash pod, and you're going to have to lay down, Wrath. So, here we go, the slip and slide. Or the slip and slash. I love sliding on uneven terrain on slopes and stuff. It's so fun. That feeling of momentum and speed. Right before he lands a stomp, we trip him. I'll attribute that to the heavy bowgunner that's chopping away. Bringing those staggers up. Get a charge slash. And a few axe swings, but he kicks me in the head. Me and this glaive user take it to the knee. Oh, to the chest. And to the ankle and the breast. This game is so beautiful. Throw that life powder on me, friend. Get the fire on. You see him pat the fire on his body? I've never seen that before. It's stuff like that they don't have to add that really shows that the Monster Hunter team actually loves this game. Come on, get him. Alright. Start the cut and get him with 4 files here. Nice damage. Charge up the next ones. Got the tail cut. That dude's slicing ammo just sent me flying. It's alright, he's doing good damage right there. Slicing hits for low damage, then wait for a duration of time, pauses, and then explodes with like 9 slices of 7s or whatever, and that adds up, really does add up. Heavy bowgun's really got that work this time around. Take a fireball. That's me. I believe I die here because I don't respect him. He dazed me, so I couldn't really do anything about that. I fought many Wrath in my time. I've owned Wrath armors, Wrath weapons, Silver Wraths, all type of Wraths, Asia Wraths. And I still die when I fight them, bro. That's good game design. That's good monster design. Even when there's 4 other people, he can still catch you. This is me struggling to use this find properly. I didn't know what button made me jump off and which one made me jump upward faster. I was like super eager to get back into the fight because it's very time consuming to be coming from camp to the fight again. But luckily, Wrath makes his way towards me actually. These Kestodons right here are not happy that Wrath came by. They're here with their kids and they're like, man, just trying to drink some water. I somehow make it under that tail whip. Charge my files. Alright. Now, as you can see, pretty high key, I'm here looking up at this boulder and I'm like looking for an opportunity to drop it on Wrath. Like so desperately. It does like 400 damage roughly. And right here I was like, that's the perfect moment. And he runs forward right as it drops. Which blows. Boo-hoo. Don't like it. At that point I'm pretty sad. Wrath's super weak. He tried to fly away but his wings are torn. He will eventually fly away, but there will be that animation every now and then. That's a little benefit you get, a little moment of free damage you get for destroying the wings. The part breaks have actual benefits to them in the fight. If you break the wings, sometimes he'll go through an extra animation where he tries to take off or fly and just can't do it. And for that 10 seconds or so, he's not attacking you, which is 10 seconds you can attack him. At this point, I pretty much know he's going back to his nest, but you always got to check, because he takes roundabout routes. Like, they don't just fly straight to their destinations. You can't really, unless you play against the monster, you start to predict where they're going. You don't just know off top. It's not very clear. And the scout flies will take you to where they are currently, so if they're moving, they might misdirect you a little bit, so I like to wait and make sure. But you hear the monster music, lets you know he's right by you. You're gonna be chill right here. Watch him. He's flapping those wings as hard as he can. And he's gonna take a little nap. Go on, just don't mind us. Alright. I'm gonna creep on over here and just put as many bombs as we can. Just cluster them up. Throw my demon powder up as well after my shock trap. Make sure our damage is maxed out. This guy puts 2 bombs, I put 2 bombs, and I thought that was it, but my buddy comes running over here and he's got a little something to add to the pile, which is great. So that's 6 large barrel bombs. And there it goes. Rathalos is awake. Okay, rock steady through the roar, and rock steady through the fireball. Nope, that was a guard point. Alright. I don't know if it was intentional, but I mean, I do switch axe forms because there's a guard point at the end of them when I think I can't dodge an attack. Because it's better to, at least, you know, if you're going to get hit, have a 50-50 chance to immediately block it instead. Even with the Rocksteady Mantle, I think it loses durability faster as you take damage. It might just be overtime. I know it's overtime regardless, but it might go by faster if you hit. Lovely, lovely on that. That discharge there, just landing the cluster on the head just feels amazing. I go for another one, but I think I whiff. Yeah. Got a mount off. That was really solid. So now we all get to be comfortable and know when you get a nice solid bit of damage there. Why did I put that bomb down? Don't ask me. I have no idea why, but it was funny. I'm getting impatient. Drop already. Let's get a beautiful AED right here. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Might have missed 2 of those shockwaves, but still big numbers. He misses the flame bite. I'm going for the feet. I take the stomp, but I don't get poisoned. And he goes down. And that's a wrath hunt for you, alright? And at this point, we're like running out of time. Yeah, we have not a lot of time. So we're going to go chase down that Pukei Pukei that we were wailing on over in the more tree filled area in the beginning. Pukei's great, man. A lot of the early monsters feel like fodder in most of the Monster Hunter games, and I definitely say they still do, but at least they make it fun. They give them a lot of character too. Find him over here chilling by the coast. Throw a bomb pod just in case he was thinking about flying away at that moment. And start the assault. Team's here. He's looking for something to eat. He needs the poison. He knows he needs the poison to fight back. He's gonna go find something to gobble up and spit back out at us right now. You see him desperately searching. He found something. He's eating it up. And Great Jaggras said, "Hey guys." It's like, come on, man. I was just on the way to feed my kids, bro. It's late. I didn't expect to run into all y'all. But he's still shooting chunks of... He's spitting chunks of Aptonoth at us. That's disgusting, man. Oh, Kestodon. He ate a Kestodon. Oh, man. Got hit with poison. This time, we don't have time for me to die from poison, so I'm putting that antidote up real quick. Poison's not quite as deadly as the Rathalos, but I mean, not taking chances. Want that clear. Man, our gunner is just popping, slicing into that Pukei Pukei's head right there. Just lovely. Alright, I'm going to charge up my files, and I'm pretty worried he's going to fly away at this point, so I'm like keeping my eyes peeled for him to drop those slinger items that can stagger him. I still have 2 bomb pods, so I think I'm good there. Alright, our insect glaive user got a mount. More guaranteed CC. Nice. See, I'm seeing that red drop and I'm like, okay, he's definitely going to try and fly away. But I have an AED and he's not moving. So I'm like, kind of have to let it loose. But I'm at a bad angle. Do I still do it? I go for the smart one. I go for the super instead of the ultra. Wouldn't get a knockout off of it. Then we get a paralyze. So I'm like, may as well use what I have in my files. Let him rip. And at this point, I'm like, he's got to die now because he's trying to leave. So we're just going to town. And I see him limping away, and at this point I'm panicking, so I'm like, bomb pod, and ayo, that's how you kill the monster with your slinger. You thought you were getting away. Alright, for no reason I let that out and waste that, and I'm not sure where the Jaggras went. Everybody goes running that way, but I'm like, let me check my map, bro. And then I start running the wrong way because my flies want to take me to the dead Pukei Pukei. Which I think in the full game, the point of that is that they're like, hey, dude, you got to carve this, which is fine. That's fine. You can also turn them off if you find them distracting. And I probably will later in my playthrough when I know the maps a little bit better. I could do a blind playthrough, but that'd be fun. And it would probably have more meaning the first time through. So we'll see. We'll see what I choose to do. I want the damage numbers on because I want to know when I'm doing the most damage and what body parts to focus on. But I also don't because of immersion. So we'll see. I'll play around with that. Jaggras is just taking a wallop. We don't have that much time, so I'm just like, alright, let me charge up. Get that big damage off. My sword does good damage, but it's not that great. His belly is super weak. That was wonderful. You see that? That sword attacks and that shield jab don't usually do 20s. It's high damage, so he must have a super weak stomach. Which I find to be interesting because he should be pretty stretchy and expansive. Probably absorb blows pretty good, but who knows? Maybe it's strong against shot and weak against pierce or something. Or slice, I mean. Alright, we're running out of time, but we gotta keep rolling. At this point, I'm like, pierce him. And it staggered him. It was lovely. The Pierce pod is really cool. I love the different slinger ammo that they have. I was like, we don't need a slinger. We got all these weapons and stuff and these mantles. Then I started using it, and I was like, this is definitely so useful. It became like a jack of all trades, like tool. So many uses for it. Got him falling off here. Hit him with the 8. This is going to be the final blow. Boom! And we have ourselves a successful Ancient Forest clear. Everything was nice and smooth after the Wrath. It's just a time management game after that point. It was great. I don't know how all these guys died. Took out the whole family here. Alright guys, well, if you had fun, comment, subscribe, like. Let me know what type of content you would like to see. Let me know what you've seen from me that you do like. And I'll catch you on next time. Beta starting soon, couple days, and full releases in a week and a half. Stay cool. Dragoon out.